Iran cannot build a nuclear weapon if we dismantle its infrastructure. July 14 marked the 6-year anniversary of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA. As negotiations continue in Geneva, the Biden administration holds tremendous leverage as Iran seeks sanctions relief from the maximum pressure campaign of the Trump administration. That leverage should be exercised to dismantle Iran's nuclear infrastructure and not simply push its breakout time to 1 year. The international community came together to eliminate nuclear programs in Libya, South Africa, and Ukraine. We can do so again with Iran, but it takes political will. The JCPOA faced significant bipartisan opposition in Congress, in part because it was Congress's intent to dismantle Iran's nuclear program and not simply to get them to the negotiating table. Congress put in place an entire sanctions regime designed to prevent a nuclear Iran, halt Iran's ballistic missile program, address Iran's support for terrorism, and hold the regime accountable for its abysmal human rights record and unjust detainment of American hostages. Former U.S. policies look to reduce the risk of nuclear proliferation in the Middle East. For example, in 2009, the United Arab Emirates agreed not to enrich and reprocess uranium by adopting the gold standard of a nuclear cooperation agreement, known as a 123 agreement. Instead, the JCPOA increased the proliferation risk once the designated state sponsor of terrorism in Tehran was allowed to enrich uranium. This decision had consequences. Tehran feels more emboldened, as evidenced by its so-called elections in which the supreme leader handpicked Ebrahim Raisi as president, knowing that he was sanctioned by the United States. Iran's malign activities also continue. It interferes in Bahrain, funnels drones to its militias in Iraq to attack U.S. troops, provides missiles and drones to the Houthis in Yemen to attack Saudi Arabia, shot down a passenger plane of Ukraine International Airlines, provides more sophisticated rockets and drones to Hamas to attack our major strategic ally Israel, and allegedly plotted to kidnap a U.S. journalist.